Hey y'all, we're back. Hey Piggy.
Ah,
We are at our turn to go up toward
we're turning on the road that goes by Genders
yeah.
on the way to Bigguns.
Yeah.
There's no wonder she likes Bigguns so much. It's pretty good food, and it's close by.
It's not that far from her
Come
house.
on, car, get going.
All right.
All right, here we go. But now we's behind us, big truck. I think it might be a gravel truck.
That's a dump truck, yeah. It might be a gravel truck. It's what we used to call a transfer because it's a little bit bigger than a dump truck.
It's a big one of the big dumps.
Yeah, that's a transfer. That's not a dump truck.
Oh, okay. So it's a garbage truck.
Well, when I was growing up, a transfer was anything like a coal truck or whatever that would transfer product. It's not necessarily a garbage truck, but it's bigger than a dump truck, so it's a transfer.
It's got probably twice the bed a dump truck does.
Yeah, so that to me that's a transfer.
Either way, it's carrying a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give him plenty of room.
And y'all, if I'm wrong on what that's called, y'all can tell me that's fine, but that's what I know it as.
Hurt our feelings, none.
Nope, because that's all I've known it as growing up. That's what I was told as a kid it was. That's what everybody called it.
I don't know what it's actually called. I just know it's a truck with a big trailer on it.
And taking count, I'll be 55 in July, and that's what I've known it for since I was old enough for somebody to explain to me what it was. So I might as well say for about 50 years now, that's what I've called them.
Right.
So
but this old dog ain't too old to learn a new trick.
Yeah, so if it's not a transfer, if it's something else, you can let me know. I'm all about learning, y'all.
Looks like they cleaning up that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be good and ready by the time we get there.
Piggy getting hungry, y'all. And you know, we already know what we're getting. I got online and looked for the menu so I could see what all they had to offer, so I wouldn't have to just stand there and stare at the menu. So we done picked out our food, our drinks, our dessert. We done picked it all out. And we're gonna eat good.
Gonna eat good in this neighborhood. And it ain't Applebee's.
No. You know, they're on. I was listening to a video or something, or might have been a thing I was reading off of the Google News thing. So
whatever. Anyway,
it's about the 10 worst places you can eat.
Yeah, I bet Applebee's is on there.
Number 1 or number 2?
Dry out there.
Yeah. That lake is. Oh yeah, that's real dry. I'm gonna see that.
Okay, that's just the creek part. I thought that was a lake right there.
But it used to be higher than that. It is part of the lake. Yeah.
Used to be lots of water out there.
Yeah.
They must be draining it for some reason.
That or just drought, but we've had so much rain and snow and stuff, it shouldn't. Up in this area anyway.
Well, you know. Don't get me started.
I know. But anyway, like I said, it was number 1 or number 2 on that list of worst places to eat.
Right.
I ain't never eat there, so I don't know. I ain't never eaten at Applebee's, and I'm a foodie. Guess what? There's a lot of places I ain't never eaten.
I've eaten at Applebee's. Trust me, you ain't missing nothing.
I ain't eat it.
Their biggest thing, just like Hooters, is their bar.
Yeah, well, I ain't been at Hooters neither.
I have. The last time I was there, the quality of everything, and you guys know what I mean, the quality of everything was gone.
Yeah, the creeks are down because that last time we come through, that water was flowing in that creek, and I mean flowing.
You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of places like that. I mean, I just like put some other Chili's, and I ain't never eaten the Chili's neither. Have you eaten?
They were all right. Folks, there was a time I made decent money. Had it going on a little bit. And walked away from it all because that's when I was with my first wife, folks. And it took me 4 years to get the message, but she wasn't in it for the marriage for me. She didn't want me for me. I was away out of her mama's house. And a way to get prepped for having a lot of fun without looking like a whore. That's all I was to her. And I found out there wasn't no love there. I walked away from it all. You know, I still worked, and I wound up in a worse situation, but you know that was just part of God's plan for me.
Yeah.
To put me through things that I needed to go through, put me places that I needed to be to fulfill His purpose in my life. So, you know, as bad as it was, I was still on the path that God had me on.
Yep.
You know, so, but I did. I just walked away from all of it because there wasn't no love there.
Well, I mean, I think it's just like, y'all know how much Piggy likes to eat. It was 3 years that they were together, married, before he knew she could cook.
I worked 12 hours a day, 30 to 45 minutes to work and back from work each way. She worked 32, sometimes 38 hours a week at a Home Depot. You know, I would come home, rub her feet, help her cook dinner, which was frozen banquet chicken and either a can of peas or a can of corn. Heat those up. Our third Thanksgiving together, except for some potato soup, she had cooked a meal that would have made my Aunt Mary impressed. Most my Aunt Mary could cook. And, you know, the whole time I was sitting there thinking, where's this been for the last 3 years? You know, I was, you know, not saying that because I figured, well, you know, maybe she just doesn't know how to cook that well. You know, she's having to learn. You know, I've been patient with it. But that third Thanksgiving, I found out she knew how to cook. But folks, let me tell you, she knew how to cook good. You know, I guarantee you, she could cook as good as a lean. I didn't get none of it until that third Thanksgiving when she had her mama and daddy and sister to be there. We was having it at our place, which was her mama's house that we had bought off of her mama and her daddy. And, you know, and that's when it hit me. That and some of the conversation we was having, you know, I just didn't think was appropriate.
Yeah.
Considering her mama was a Holy Ghost filled Pentecostal woman, her daddy was a Pentecostal preacher. You know, now there wasn't any vulgar words, but certain situations and things that happened during those situations were talked about, and I just did not think that was appropriate. You know, of course, I was the butt of the joke because, you know, at certain times during certain pleasurable events, you might hear Tarzan. And they was having them a good old laugh about that. I just didn't think that was appropriate. You know. So, I figured it out. She weren't in it for me. She was in it for what I could do, which is work. So, alright. And then, pleasurable events were far and few between. So, she talked about, yeah, she'd tell me, I'm just afraid one of them little tarts down there is going to take you away. And then she'd turn an ice cube shoulder to me later that night. So, All I was waiting for her to get out from underneath her mama's roof.
I saw him coming out the driveway in a pickup.
Okay. Looks like they might get behind us then. Well, there's going to be one vehicle between us.
I saw a pickup coming out. So
It's blackened. But, you know what? Her words were prophetic because I wound up going away.
yeah.
Because me and her mama talked about it one night. Yeah, she just didn't understand. I looked at her, I said, Roma, I said, how often would you think? She goes, y'all still fairly newly married. She goes, I think every night. I said, well, at least once or twice a week, you know, the way I work. I said, but how about try once every other month? Folks, you'd have needed a crane to pull her jaw up off the floor. Because then she understood. Her baby girl wasn't doing her homework. So it created a crack in the door. And it's not like I went out looking for nothing. But things came my way. And there we went.
Yeah.
So.
That's another saga in Piggy's life.
Boy, I'm telling you. Now, on the one hand, what I wound up getting into was a lot worse than what I was going through with the first. But the first was the worst. Because we'd been best friends for like 12 years before we got married, me and the first wife. And she knew me better than anybody. And yet she still used me the way she did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, say la vie.
And now Piggy's stuck with me.
It ain't never stuck where you don't want to leave.
Yeah, we're getting coming up close on that roundabout. We ain't far from it, I should say.
Ain't too far from it. But they must have got work because there's a black four-door truck pulled out of Ginger's and Joe's driveway up there.
Right after we passed it.
Right as we was passing it.
Yeah.
And that truck is behind us, separated only by one other vehicle.
Yep.
So, anywho-ba-hoo.
Anywho-ba-hoo. Hooby-hooby-hoo.
So I imagine they may have got word.
Yeah. Yeah, because they said that Ginger said that Jerry was going to try to get there by 1:30.
Right.
And I don't know what time he left Savannah, when it, or whatever. All I know is they were at some kind of expo thing in Savannah.
You never know. They might have left last night and stopped at a hotel and halfway in between.
That's possible. Anything's possible.
You just never know. Where are they from anyway, brother?
I don't know.
Well,
I guess we'll find out.
I'd say we're fixing to find out here in just a few. So.
Are we going to come back home this way or go back the other way?
We can go back home this way.
Okay, I know. The other way I'm talking about, yeah, is up toward LJ and back down the other mountain.
I mean, this is relatively smooth compared to that downhill.
Oh, I'm saying. This is easy uphill, easy downhill. It's pretty much almost straight up, straight down.
Right. So might as well come back this way, get used to it.
Yeah.
So we know it better.
Yeah.
Just have to go backwards.
I'm good at that.
You're good at a lot of things.
I can drive backwards better than I can forwards.
Yeah, well, I think we'd have to go too slow for that.
Yeah.
Might make a lot of drivers mad.
Yeah. Oh, man.
If it was set up right, I could drive backwards real good too. That's all I did on that forklift was drive backwards.
It says, watch for turning vehicle. I don't know what we're supposed to be watching at, but it said, watch for turning vehicle. I guess right here.
All right, here we coming up on that roundabout.
We're at the roundabout, y'all. See, last time we went that way. But we're supposed to go that way. That way.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that's just what it meant by returning the vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah, but now we're going right. Now we're right.
Going in the right direction.
Yeah. And then it's the first turn on the left.
Now we're going to have them behind us. They went the other way.
Well, I don't know. Well, who knows?
Don't tell me we went wrong again.
No, because it said this was the way to go.
Well, maybe they have to go do something real quick.
Or maybe they're going the way we went before.
This is it, ain't it? It wasn't far down.
It was just right down the road. Yeah. Georgia Highway 136.
Till it's right. What if it's wrong? We'll come back out and go down further.
It was supposed to be the first road on the left.
Well, this is it.
Yeah, well, there was another road right up there, but I think it was just a little driveway, so I didn't know. No, this ain't it, because it's too long, because we're supposed to be right at the highway.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll find us a place to turn around. Well, folks, we just have fun anytime we go.
It's like, what in the world? Because we looked at the map, there wasn't no other roads. You turned straight right, you didn't make no other turns.
Right.
I guess that should have been where we turned around at right there, but...
Well, it's headed in that general direction.
Yeah.
That other little road may have been the one we should have turned down.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm going to get off here and check the map.
Until we figure this out.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we're back.
We just had a little fun. Does this joker not know that he's got the right of way? I guess not. Appreciate it, fella. You didn't have to do that, though. Looks like we got it.
Oh, man.
We just having us a load of fun, folks.
Last time I messed up, this time Piggy messed up.
Right.
And I think what it was is, no, because last time I told us to take that roundabout. Well, you did choose right that time because we were supposed to go right. It's just that we didn't go down far enough. And somehow got turned around.
I don't know how we got there. When we get home, we're going to look at that map and say, where's that other roundabout at?
We can't even going back and looking. That's all.
We don't remember that one roundabout from the last time. I'm going to ask them. They put in another roundabout?
No, Ginger said there was two. I just don't remember but one.
Right. This is what we need right here, ain't it?
Carnes Road, yeah. I guess, yeah. Because this is Bigguns. Yep, y'all, we're at our location. We made it this time, y'all.
We made it. We made it.
We only been about 2 miles out of the way. 3 instead of 10, 15.
Right.
Oh, Lordy, that's funny. Leave it to me.
Always an adventure.
Like I said, leave it to me and Piggy to get lost.
We will. Quick and in a heartbeat.
Oh, boy. That's funny.
Well, Jeep pick a side.
They did.
That must be them. That must be them.
That's somebody. Let's see, where we gonna park, Piggy? Where we gonna park?
I don't know. Ain't nothing there. There's one on the other side of that truck, I think.
I don't know if that's them. No, I don't recognize them. They don't look like them.
Well, let's drive around the parking lot. I'm sure they'll wave us down.
So I said, I thought
if they're standing out.
Thought I saw Ginger standing over there a while ago, but I could be wrong. Got a bunch of bikers here today, or bikes anyway.
Well, you got some biker types and you got some cross rocket types.
There's somebody pulling out. We can pull in right there, Piggy. And
yeah, there's some down there.
Yeah. We can just pull in right there.
Right here?
Yeah. Well, no, let's see. Yeah, the yellow space, not the blue space.
Well, I can get it. Turn around here.
Well, yeah, we is here,
We is here, and I think Daisy is here too.
Yeah, we can get out and look around, see if they're here. All right, we will let you know more when we see more.
All right, y'all. Time to dress up.
Piggy's got to get his hat and his face on.
Right.
Okay.
I'll come back get the other hat after I do my do.
Say hi to Piggy, yo.
Hi, yo. Howdy, 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 howdy.